All right, today we're going to talk about something pretty universal across a lot of different things. I hate using the word thing, but I think it makes sense because it's a lot of things, right? So it's health and fitness, it's your family life, your community life that you're giving back, your job, all of it. Rick Copley here in Grand Island, Florida. I'm here with you to share some value yet again on my Facebook wall, originally on my Facebook wall. This is going to be on YouTube and the blog as well. But what I want to do is I want to share with you today how three things that are holding you back. Three things, again, using the word things, three things are holding you back from blank, right? Holding you back from, a lot of times I talk about health and wellness, specifically like fitness, and because that's kind of my background as a fitness coach and trainer and all that good stuff. I don't know why I feel the need to change this, but I do. So that's kind of my background is as a personal trainer for 20 something years, gym owner, all that good stuff. But now that I'm an owner of a business, the Fit Life Meals, and it kind of transcends into fitness or into business. And a lot of this transcends into finances. It transcends into everything. So three things are holding you back. Number one is faulty beliefs. So you have a faulty belief system that comes from something. And again, we're being very vague today. I mean, we could be specific. We can say, okay, your weight loss, the reason you don't lose weight is because your belief system's wrong. I feel like my parents did it to me. McDonald's doing it, whatever. Or in business, man, my business isn't doing well. And it's because I've never been successful in business. I wasn't given the silver spoon, whatever. I don't have money, all these excuses. So your belief systems are basically who you think you are, like what has defined you. A lot of that's created in our childhood. And the reality of it is this, is that you are responsible for changing those belief systems. So whatever belief system you have. And so how do you know this? Like, how do you know that your belief systems are screwing up your faulty belief systems are screwing up your success rate or affecting your success? You know it because you're not taking responsibility, right? You're not taking responsibility for your results and you're blaming that on other people. So that's a belief system. So when you say, okay, I am overweight, right? I'm overweight because my parents are overweight. I'm overweight because I'm genetically predisposed, whatever. That is a blaming. So you believe that this caused this. So you look in the mirror and go, oh, that's the fault of whatever. And you're really not taking responsibility. So faulty belief systems. And how do you change your belief systems? There's a lot of ways to change your belief systems, but thing number one is to take responsibility for that. Take responsibility for that. So number two, you're looking for shortcuts, okay? So I was I don't know why I make these observations, but I was at the store the other day, and I every time I see this, I think this concept, right? I was at the store, standing in line, and there's a person there that was, clearly overweight, right? And no judgment. I'm just a clearly overweight person. And I was I'm at the store, at the grocery store, and so there, quick look in the cart. Again, no judgments, but hey, it's a thing. And I see a lot of snacks, white bread, and sodas, right? So here we get an overweight person, look in their cart, here's what they have. Things are creating the overweight situation, and they're buying lottery tickets. So they're trying to take a shortcut for their finances, right? And a lot of people do that. And again, no judgments, but a lot of people take shortcuts on finances. They're looking for an easy way. Same goes for health and wellness, people in fitness, everything. People are always looking for shortcuts. That's why there's fad diets out there, because people are looking for shortcuts. Like, changing my, eating right and exercising for 10 years, that's hard, right? It's easy to do the keto diet, to take the fat away right away. People look for shortcuts, surgeries, diets, all kinds of things, finances, lottery. There's all kinds of ways we're looking for shortcuts, but that's not going to work long term. So what's holding you back from the results you want? You're looking for an easy way. You're looking for an easy way. Now, I'm not saying that it always has to be super hard. Like, I'm not saying you have to suffer or whatever to get results, but you don't want to look for shortcuts. You want to look for a tried and true method that's going to be long-term action, which you're about to get to in number 3 here, but you're going to have to do it over a lot of time. So if it takes you 10 years to get broke, you're not going to get rich in one, right? It takes you 10 years to gain 100 pounds, you're not going to gain 100 pounds in 1 year, right? Or lose 100 pounds, you don't want to gain 100 more pounds. So number 3 not enough daily action. So in business, we talk about a DMO, like a daily method of operation, DMO, daily method of operation. So what we're doing is what's holding you back is you're not doing daily things to move you forward. What's holding you back is you're not doing daily things to move you forward, okay? We're not talking about doing a lot of things. Like most people they overestimate how much stuff they can get done in the short run, but underestimate how much stuff they can get done in the long run. If you extrapolate out, let's say you're in direct sales, right? And so this is something I've done in the past, direct sales. A lot of people are in direct sales and 99% fail. One of the reasons they fail is because they don't consistently do things. So if you were to reach out to, let's say 5 people a day, which takes what? I do this sometimes with my business. I'm doing things, I'm reaching out, I'm talking to people, whatever. And I have poker chips. I do, 10 chips, whatever. But if you reach out to 5 people a day, 5 days a week, that's 25 people a week. That's 100 people a month. That's 1,200 people in a year. So if you have a direct sales business or any kind of business for that matter, and you're talking to 1,200 new people a year, do you think you're going to get some customers, right? Same thing goes with fitness. If you were to do, your weight training every, whatever, do your chest and biceps, whatever. Chest and tries, back and buys, every Monday and Tuesday, do functional stuff on Wednesday, cardio Thursday, something else on Friday, whatever, yoga, and then Saturday endurance, whatever. And that's just but if you were to do that over the course of a year, it's 52 times you're doing weight training, 52 times, so you're doing that over time. Most people don't do it. They go hard for a short period of time, again, looking for shortcuts. And then at some point they kind of back off and they don't do it. Fitness, I talk about this in fitness all the time. You should exercise every day. If you're not exercising every day, you're not doing it right. You're not really striving, moving forward. So if you want to move forward, you got to stop. You got to move forward. You got to continually move forward. Move the chains down the field. It's like when you're playing football, a good football analogy. Yeah, sure. You want to go for a long ball, 60-yard gain. That's great. Every once in a while it happens. But you're better off going 5 yards at a time. Over time, you'll have better results that way because you'll keep getting first downs. And that's what you want in football. So 3 things. Faulty beliefs. Number 2 is you're looking for shortcuts. Number 3, you have a lack of daily action. So if you do those things, that will help you just have more success in whatever you're doing in life. Everything in life is the same. I don't mean everything's exactly the same, but results, being better in life is the same. It starts with a belief in yourself. Take responsibility for that. Continues on with be willing to do the work. Okay, and again, take responsibility for that. Do the work. Right? Be willing to do the work. Now, it's okay to create a plan or to do a plan, but don't look for something that's a shortcut. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Don't look for something. I did a podcast. I did a video recently about the connection, how similar finances are with fitness, and both involve long-term consistent effort. So you invest $5 a day, you're gonna have a lot of money over time. You work out every single day, eat right every single day, you're gonna have the body you want over time. It's not gonna be all at once, just invest your entire paycheck, right? And then you'll be rich. It's not how it works, okay? And last thing is daily action. So hope we get value out of that. If you did get value, please like, comment, share. And we are ramping up something very new and very awesome. Teresa and I have a bunch of different things we're doing going forward. We're trying to kind of coordinate all of them together and make announcements and all that stuff, but we have something big coming up. And if you're viewing this around September 21st, 2022, I haven't really talked about it yet. If it's later, you're like, oh yeah, cool. I remember when that wasn't there, but we're doing something cool. We do have kind of one of the things we can kind of start talking about. We're kind of revamping our menu on the Fit Life Meals. We got some new stuff. I think that we had like 4 new things going forward, some new kids meals and some new breakfast stuff. So check that out. And as always, if you think there's value here, click that like button, comment and share, and we appreciate that. So again, thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day and see you in the next one.